good with it? Yo, so I'm about to just pull up to the spot right quick, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, fam. So, you know, welcome back, you know what I'm saying? Just another day in paradise, aka hell. What Bob Marley said, you think you're in heaven, but you're really in hell. Facts though. Like bruh, most people not really aware of what's going on yet. You know what I mean? They still kind of in the days. Still like NPCs in the Matrix. You know, they haven't taken a red pill yet. And a red pill is hard to swallow. Bars, literal bars, pills, real spills, give you the feels. Nah, but I'm a lyricist. I'm gonna drop Gun on my birthday, inspired by KRS-One, and I'm not fucking around, bro. I'm not fucking around, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel some type of way. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been MK Ultra. At the end of the day, I feel like we all have been. We all have certain psychological issues in our development because of this world that we was raised in. This fake world, this satanic realm. Yes, it's heaven. Yes, it's nature. Yes, it's God, because everything is God. So yes, there's always a good higher perspective of it. But at the end of the day, we can't sit here and act like it hasn't been infiltrated, because I still see prisons filled with original people, indigenous people of the earth. I still see I still see beautiful things, but the Pepsi is dead, right? Spell Pepsi upside down, it spells is dead. Let me go park over here because I don't like driving while I'm on my phone. But this video is actually a fire video because, like, I make some videos, like, you know, don't mind me because I have some videos where I'm literally just like, it's like I'm trying too hard maybe, and I'm making videos talking about things. I'm talking about real shit in most of my videos, and I have actually broken down a lot of a lot of great things. Like I've broken down. Let's park over here. I ain't gonna park over here because let's be inconspicuous. But I've broken down a lot of things, right? You know, I've listened to a lot of master teachers, so I'm not biting nobody, you know, because I got my own style, my own sword style, like the Wu Tang. I could park here. This is fine. Nobody's gonna listen. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's real. But uh, let me roll this window down. But yeah, man, I'm parked at the stadium because, you know, Starship Stadiums, you know, like one day soon, bro, it's gonna be Jedi Men at this fucking stadium, bro. I'm not fucking around, bro. I'm not playing, bro. This is my this is like I'm not in my final form yet, but I'm transforming. Metamorphosis every day. I'm crystallizing and I'm transforming. This video is about this video is about being a mutant, right? Being the real life X-Men out here. We all have gifts and powers. We're indigo children, rainbow children, crystal children, things like that. But we've been infiltrated on this planet and we've been brought out of our natural way of being and living life, you know. At the end of the day, God is with us. The Most High is with us. We have a heavenly state of mind. But at the end of the day, when they have free vaccinations and 5G towers and they have, you know, like like shit like, you know, sex trafficking is going on, when they're still doing satanic rituals, when they're still harvesting souls. We're not gonna sit here and act like the war is over. We ain't gonna sit here act like this shit not happening, because this shit is happening right in front of our face, you know, and people still eating wrong. People still not in tune. People not aware of what is going on. You feel me? People are just not aware of what's going on in the times, bro. Let me see what's good right here real quick. Let me see something. I got my damn, yeah, I gotta put my ice on. I gotta put my drip on for the day, you know what I'm saying? This my drip. But I like what bro said in the phase one new album. He said, like, dudes sell their soul to get iced out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm rocking them different type of ice, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with my crystals. But yeah, guys, so man, we in some detrimental times, you know? And it's like they almost got me because I went down the wrong path, you know? I can almost say that I almost feel like I sold my soul. I was selling out it for a time being, you know what I mean? And a lot of people sell out in different degrees, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, working a fucking job, you know, you 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 gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, working for your family, providing, protecting for your family, you know, even if that's getting on EBT, even if that means hustling, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do to survive and to provide your family with the food. Like Jedi Man said, gotta do what I gotta do to provide my family with the food. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we shouldn't be robbing, stealing, and killing, especially from our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? That's the agenda. That's demonic. You know what I mean? But when it comes to um, little mama bird, that's demonic. When it comes to robbing and stealing from the corporations, that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to take this shit back. You know what I mean? With the force, with force, because they took this shit over by force. Whether it was aggressively or passive aggressively, they took this shit over with paperwork. They took this shit over with MK Ultra and CIA programs and shit. You know what I mean? Hollywood and shit. You feel me? Um, these fallen gods and shit. Shit. I don't even really like to curse much because I'm because I know who I am, and I know that um I'm gonna open this up. I know who I am, you feel me? And my higher self is a pure being of light, and my light body like who I was in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like who my higher self is, or who my ascended form is the Christ. Is a full crystallized, actualized being of pure light that was never polluted and never tampered with and never fails, in dimensions that fell so low. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, within this lifetime, you know, they kind of got me. You know what I mean? In ways, like I've done some things that aren't so good. I made mistakes, as a lot of us have. I took the blue pill. I ate the burger. I ate the candy. I got the cavities. I got tricked by the trick or treats. I got fell into the technology. I went down, you know what I mean? Everything, bro. I fell for the witchcraft. I was under the spell. I was under the MK Ultra. I was under the hypnosis. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot to unprogram from that. Unprogram your subconscious mind from that technology and the trickery. You know what I mean? It's a constant thing. But as I was saying, the the true me is the Christ, the Krishna, the Yahshua, Yeshua, Shooter, you know what I mean, the Buddha, the the Netzer, the um the angel, you know what I mean? Whatever the light body being, the indigo child, whatever it is, you know what I mean? And that's a sacred connection that you have with the Most High as one of one of the Most High's children. You dig what I'm saying? And one of the Most High children, you know, so I'm an extraterrestrial star seed, you know what I mean? And, you know, like all I gotta say though is they not getting me. Like I went through, maybe it was a dark night of the soul or whatever, but I went through some shit, bro. I could say it was the flu, whatever it might be, bro. I went through a painful experience. I've actually been through more painful experiences than most can probably fathom. I've been through near death experiences. I've been through plenty of those. I'll tell my story to the world one day, you know, when they're ready to listen. You know what I mean? The story of Shinobi, the story of Jedi Man, the story of of me, you know what I mean? And I think there's redemption is in the midst. I think the Most High has mercy and forgiveness. At the same time, like you got to be held accountable for your actions and the things we do. And like if you lead in the millions of people down the wrong path, you lead in millions of people to hell. You eating, like what, like what I'm saying. But it's a lot, bro. But the knowledge is deep. But okay, so my ascended self though, I might have to make a part two because I want this video to save. But my ascended version is the Christ being, you know what I mean? The enlightened one. And that version of me is just a pure being of light, which we all are really. And this being is a being of abundance and peace and love, you know, is a warrior of peace. And the warriors of peace, we establish the law, we establish ma'at, or we establish, you know, the laws of the universe, because nothing can go against the laws of the universe. You know, we're light beings, but we're also dark matter, because it all starts with the dark matter beings. The dark matter beings are the Anunnaki and the Netru and the Amaru and the ancient ones, you know, the ancient golden ones, the dark matter gods, what I mean, from different constellations of star systems like Sirius and you know, y'all know what it is. But yeah, we could go down the story of like they're different origin stories. You have the Dogon story, you have, you know, comedic stories, you have um different books, you have different galactic understandings of the universe and the cosmology of things. But then you have, like, the God set up shop on this earth. For that's there's certain things we can agree on, you know what I mean? We can agree on that the black man is God. We can agree on that melanated people are the original beings. There's certain things we can agree on. As there's a lot of things we don't agree on. But you know, but yeah, this we're all gonna agree with the same uh we can't really disagree on science. We're not gonna disagree on like sound, frequency, energy, vibration. Those There's certain things, that nobody, facts are facts. We can't dispute facts. But we can dispute on different, we can dispute on time, you know. We can because but that's science, when we're going into what the universe is and made up of and how it's set up and all of that. This is science. And, you know, I'm learning a lot. I still gotta learn a lot about that. But for the most part with me, right, with the X-Men, right, we'll talk about the X-Men, and Jean Grey and stuff, which is the Phoenix. But yeah, and the number 13 is also a very powerful number. All right, I'm gonna have to end this video in a sec. But anyways, um, so yeah, my ascended self, you know, I'm in touch. I pretty much we're the superheroes, right? We're the X-Men, we're the mutants, we're the superheroes, we're the Marvel, all of that. But it's but the government is a psyops, and we went under MK Ultra. We went under these demonic programs. You had the Super Soldier program. You have all this shit, bro. We live in a fucking we live in some crazy, crazy fucking times. That's what I gotta tell you, bro. We in the Matrix. We live in some crazy motherfucker. We live in some crazy fucking times, bro. Like once your third eye open, you gonna understand how crazy the shit really is, bro. Like, you know, and you think people, are going crazy. No, they just waking up. You know what I mean? Like, when you really start understanding how this realm and universe works, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna see things differently from how you was brought up as a child. But I went through a lot of psychic spiritual attacks when I was young because I was at such a pure state of being, you know what I mean? I was so free. My imagination was so free and open, you know. But and that's the way to get back to ascension. That's how you get back ascending to your higher self is by um being like a child again. Have your imagination open. You know what I'm saying? Connecting back to the source. So yeah, fam. So that's what we doing. We lit, you know what I mean? We getting back to, you know, our roots. We getting back to knowing thyself. We're getting back to taking care of our temples, you know what I mean? Taking care of ourselves. You feel me? Um and reprogramming. But yeah, they not going they as long as Jet I'm in here and I'm gonna be here for a minute. They not, bro. I'm hitting them with some supernova fireball bombs, bro. Some some fire solar flares, bro. Like like I'm really out here pushing some a different whole different type of message, bro. And you know, I got haters. You know, I got disbelievers. You know, I got that's been my whole life, and that's how it's gonna be for the chosen ones. Like, and you know, they say you know everyone's not chosen. You know, but we doing it for the children, bro. And the thing is, right? The thing is, for the chosen ones, you always gonna have your whole life since you're a baby, since you portal in here, you're gonna have disbelievers. You're gonna have people that think that you can't do it. You're gonna have people that just doubt you. You're gonna have haters. You know what I mean? You gonna feel so alone sometimes as an indigo child. Sometimes you're gonna literally you gonna question if your family even loves you. You gonna question if your friends really care about you. You gonna feel so alone, but remember this: alone is all one. But you gonna question if anybody even cares about you. But it's not about nobody else. It's about you. You gotta love yourself. You gotta make sure that you good before anybody else. You gotta make sure that you good. And once you make sure that you're good, everything else will flow out of that. You know what I mean? You gotta heal your traumas and stuff within yourself, and then you can build upon that. You feel me? And then you can build upon that. I'm gonna end this video. You know, there's so much more to talk about. You know, and I'm so thankful that there's so many infinite reflections and there's so many chosen ones. You know, there's so many righteous chosen ones. The soldiers of God's army is staying strong and out here pushing the message. You know what I mean? So many of the chosen ones out here really like banging on the beast and spitting truth, spitting divine truth. You know, it ain't gonna stop, bro. and you gotta get on the right side of history. You know what I mean? Because they lose. You know what I mean? They not gonna, bro. Like if you're not on the right side of history, bro, you falling with the Matrix, bro. That's how it is, bro. Only only the true, only the light beings, the the survivors, not even the survivors, but only the true ones that is true within their hearts, fully true, bro, and fully giving themselves to the Most High, truly, truly repented, truly, if have to, cleanse and truly, yeah, cleanse themselves, detoxify themselves. You have to come out of this world, bro. You gotta be ready to die, bro. Straight up. Like you gotta be ready to die for this shit, bro. For the light, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't gonna die in vain. There's a lot of soldiers that done died for this shit, bro. A lot of leaders, a lot of master teachers that done sacrificed their life for the betterment of humanity. That's a noble deed to do. That's a noble thing to do. When you're not when you're living for the world, not the world, but when you living for humanity, you a real true humanitarian. You really about that life, bro. You really not about just self. And I don't mean not being about self, because you everything, you know what I mean? Don't get caught up in the English language. But when you really about that life, listen, listen, man. When you is really about that life, yo, when you really about that life, then it's gonna be, when you really about that life, yo, then guess what? Yeah, and I'm a lion, bro. I got Lyrian DNA activation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm for real. I'm a like I said, I'm an extraterrestrial starseed. You know what I mean? This is just one of my forms, and I'm transforming every day. So, you know, soon I will. I'm going back into my uh Christ being body. You know what I mean? Going back into that. Um, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Come here. I'm going back into my Christ state. You know what I mean? Then I go into my final form. But right now, I get into my Christ state and live that, you know. And then after that, um I go into like more of an awakened master state, you know what I mean? Um because yes, I was one of the ancient I'm an ancient one, but I was one of the Nayam high priests, you know what I mean? Also a high priest of ancient Atlantis. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Anunnakis. Shout out to, you know what I mean, the tribe, you know what I mean, the tribal ones. You feel me? Um, yeah, I'm gonna end this video soon. But yeah, man. And there we all it was similar cultures. Like we we was on a lot of the similar type of time, you know, when it came to uh like the deities, the deified aspects of nature. You know what I mean? We was all rocking that ancient technology. You know what I mean? So we was all one, and we was all doing what we was got to do. You know what I mean? But yeah. But so yes, fam. We gonna get it. We getting in tune. We getting back to our original state of being, our essence, the source of everything. But just remember that you have gifts, and you gotta tap into those gifts. And you don't gotta be like Jedi Man gonna show you how to do it. You know what I mean? I wanna show y'all how to do it. And I'm gonna drop some crazy. I'm finna drop some crazy fire. I'm finna drop some heat waves on y'all soon. I'm gonna drop. I already been dropping heat, but I'm gonna drop some. I'm gonna drop some next level type of stuff. It's gonna be, yeah. I'm just gonna. I'll tell you now. Fuck it. I'll tell you now because yeah, I feel like it. Jedi Man multiverse. I ain't gonna call it multiverse of madness, but at the same time that would be hard. But nah, I'm just gonna call it Jedi Man the multiverse. That's that new shift. Um, Nobody's done it yet. You know what I mean? Rappers out here, they know what's up, but they know, they dropping they dropping what they need to drop for the times and the timelines. But not many gonna understand to be able to fuck with Jedi Men because Jedi Men multiverse is gonna be is it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be something you used to, man. And that's the thing with Jedi Men. I drop, I drop, bruh. Um, oh baby, you up? Oh, let me take this blanket off. You okay? Yeah, I'm gonna go for my youngs, but my young cub, my young lion cub. But yeah, fam. Um, that's the thing with Jedi Men though. I'm so diverse for my music. It's already like you can't expect nothing already. So expect it even further unexpected. Feel me? But peace and love, y'all. Have a beautiful day. Um, Plans, detox, spread some love. You know what I mean? Love yourself. You know what I mean? And let's keep pushing that message. You feel me? Peace to the guys. Hey, baby boy.